Trump was actually president of the United States, we find out that Elon Musk and his Doge is being sued. They say they violate in 3 separate. Don't like the hiring practices. Jared, legally, Doge is a problem when a guy gets paid $0 in order to streamline government and just make suggestions on how it's going to be done?
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. By the way, it's like Miami Beach here because you turn on the air conditioning. Wow, this is...
I know. We open up
It's so hot here.
Right, I know. He's being sarcastic, but let's... Now, does he have to put this whole thing on hold?
Well, first of all, you know, this is a premature lawsuit. It was actually filed before Trump, as you saw there, signed the executive order creating Doge. And it's basically bureaucrats who object to cutting out wasteful spending. You know, this is the most bloated bureaucracy in world history. And bureaucrats don't want to lose their jobs, so they want to keep the government waste in there because it offers them full employment. So they're suing based on a 53-year-old law that says, well, if it's an advisory committee to the government, it has to be fully transparent and it must be balanced. You have to have bureaucrats on the advisory committee, which is utter nonsense. I don't think the lawsuit will succeed. It depends on how Doge is constructed, and we don't know yet.
Yeah, I mean, he's beginning to set up areas of responsibility to study in the government, and then he's going to come up with some suggestions.
Yeah.
But if you see the way Elon Musk operates, he doesn't just have great ideas. He actually has great systems. He understands manufacturing. He understands workforce load. He just studies this as much as he does the science and the physics behind some of his creations. So he is really, I didn't realize until I read the book by Walter Isaacson how perfectly built he is to do just this in government.
Yeah, he's obviously a skilled, brilliant guy, an entrepreneur extraordinaire. And I think we need those kinds of skills on a Doge committee to cut trillions of dollars in wasteful spending and costly regulations. If you leave it up to bureaucrats, they'll increase the debt and deficit.
All right, just because I paid your fee, I want to get in some more legal advice from you.
All right.
Birthright citizenship. The president says he signed an executive order getting rid of it. So if your parents are here illegally and they give birth to a kid, that kid is an American if that kid is born here. He wants to end that, and he signed an EO to do that. Has he done that?
Well, the EO orders it done, and almost immediately he was sued. And so this will be tested in the court. Look, it's an uphill battle. 14th Amendment gives citizenships to people who are born here and subject to the jurisdiction of the United States. That's the phrase that Trump is going to test, arguing this is not what the framers intended. People here illegally and fraudulently are not necessarily subject to the jurisdiction and the laws of the United States because they shouldn't be here in the first place. So they shouldn't receive the benefit and government welfare, taxpayer-funded health care, passports, Social Security numbers. They should be removed. I do think it's an uphill battle because the Supreme Court in the past has been pretty clear that if you're born in the United States, regardless of your circumstance, you're a citizen.
Our founding fathers are looking to fill out the country. We wanted people for any way, shape, or form, and we have a different mindset now.
But the 14th Amendment was to give citizenship to formerly enslaved people. That was the original intent, ratified immediately after the Civil War. So there's going to be a great debate and discussion here about the original intent of the framers.
All right, let's do it. Let's have that debate because it's something we should keep politics out of and decide what's best for the country. Great to see you.
Let's hit the beach and the surf behind us.
Right, that's what he wants to do. We'll